The information contained in this program is based on the American Heart Association guidelines developed for CPR training. Practice rescue skills only on a mannequin, never on a live person. Some of these activities are strenuous and may cause shortness of breath. If you experience this, pause the video and rest. If you experience chest pain, stop and call your doctor immediately.
One day 4 months ago, Jenny began to choke on a piece of candy. Without hesitation, her mom started using her rescue skills. By the time paramedics arrived, Jenny was breathing again. Jenny's mom had given her daughter the gift of life for the second time.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Ray was only 53 when he had a heart attack at a family barbecue. Fortunately for Ray, his brother-in-law knew how to give Ray CPR until the paramedics got there. And that's why today, Ray's brother-in-law is getting the biggest slice of the anniversary cake.
CPR. It's a piece of cake.
Easy to learn.
Easy as A, B, C.
And once you've learned the basics in practice, CPR can become second nature.
Now, in this video, you'll learn how to tell if someone's breathing in hard stop and what to do.
And that's what CPR is all about, buying time until help arrives.
And buying time requires essential rescue skills.
And those skills are slightly different for adults, children, and infants.
So, this video is divided into color-coded sections by age group. And the conclusion, with numbered hearts for each instruction. CPR, rescue breathing, and choking rescues.
You can choose to learn one age group or all three.
Your mannequins will be the most important aid for you to learn effectively.
Practicing on your mannequin, never on a real person, you'll soon master the rescue skills we'll teach you.
Now, these skills based on the American Heart Association guidelines developed for CPR training may help you to save a life.
And take it from me, there's no better feeling than saving a life.
You bet, and no worse feeling than standing there helpless.
Now get on the floor with your mannequin so we can get to work.
This one's for learning adult to child CPR.
And this one's for infant CPR.
Continue watching for the adult section or fast forward to the sections for child or infant.
Regardless of the age section you choose, always watch the conclusion for more important information.
Hey, we look forward to seeing you there. Now we'll take you through the rescue skills you'll need for an unconscious adult whose breathing and heart have stopped. Then we'll put those skills together in a real-life situation.
Before we get started, make sure the piston in the back of the mannequin is adjusted for adult.
Those rescue skills are easy to remember. Easy as A, B, C.
A is for airway, B is for breathing, C is for circulation.
A, open the airway.
If the head is not in the right position, a person cannot breathe. To open the airway, place one hand on the person's forehead and place 2 fingers of your other hand under the bony part of the chin. Lift the chin upward and tilt the head back like this.
This opens the airway.
B is for breathing. Take 5 seconds to check if a person is breathing. Look to see if the chest rises. Listen for breathing. Feel for the air from the person's mouth against your face.
If there's no breathing, you must get air into that person. Here's how you do it. You pinch the nose so that air does not escape, like this.
Now make a tight seal around their mouth and blow 2 full breaths. Look for the chest to rise. Blow. Blow. If the chest does not rise, retilt the head to make sure the airway is open and give 2 breaths again. Do you see the chest rise? Good. That means it's being done correctly.
Next is C, circulation.
Check the pulse using 2 fingers. Find the Adam's apple and slide your fingers into the groove in the side of the neck. Feel for 5 to 10 seconds.
Okay, right here. Now, pause the video and try it on your own neck.
If you cannot find a pulse, you'll use 2 hands to give compressions in the center of the chest to start the blood circulating again. And here's the best way to find the hand position. Follow the bottom of the rib cage up to the notch in the center of the chest where the ribs come together, and measure up 2 finger widths from this notch and place the heel of one hand there. You find it?
Got it right here.
Grasp one hand with the other and be sure to press with the heel of your hand.
That's this part right here.
Straighten your arms, like your elbows, position your shoulders directly over the body, and use your weight to compress the chest 1/3 to 1/2 of its depth.
Now, the mannequin will make a clicking sound when you're doing it right.
Now compress 15 times. You ready? Count along with me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15.
All right, very good. That is it. Those are the essential skills you'll need to help an unconscious adult whose breathing and heart have stopped.
Now let's see how these skills fit together in a real-life situation. When you find someone and think something is wrong, first find out if they're unconscious.
Follow along with your mannequin.
Shake them and shout, "Are you okay?"
Are you okay?
You say it. If they don't respond, shout for help and have someone call 911.
Help! Call 911!
If you're alone, you call 911 first, then do the ABCs.
The person should always be on their back. If not, roll them onto a firm surface supporting their head and neck. A, airway.
Tilt head, lift chin.
B, breathing.
Check for breathing. If there's no breathing, give 2 full breaths, pinch nose, blow, blow.
C, circulation.
Check the circulation by feeling for the pulse. If you find a pulse, continue giving breaths until help arrives. If you cannot find a pulse, give 15 chest compressions followed by tilting the head and giving 2 breaths. Are you following along? Find the hand position.
Okay, got it. Now the clicks from the mannequin mean you're doing it right.
Ready?
And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12, 13 and 14 and 15.
Tilt head, lift chin, pinch nose, blow, blow. Find the hand position. Ready?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13 and 14 and 15.
Tilt head, lift chin, pinch nose, blow, blow. Continue giving cycles of 15 compressions and 2 full breaths until breathing or pulse resumes, or until help arrives. Stop to check for breathing and pulse every couple of minutes. If you find a pulse but there's no breathing, continue giving breaths until help arrives. If you cannot find a pulse and there's no breathing, continue the ABCs.
And remember, if breathing resumes, turn the person on their side to recover.
Remember, all you need to know is to call 911 immediately and the ABCs. A, airway, B, breathing, C, circulation.
Okay, I've got it.
Good. What about you?
Leave your VCR in play mode and push rewind to the beginning of the segment with heart number 1 in the upper corner.
Then replay this section following along with your mannequin until you master the skills and sequence.
When you think you've got it, pause the video and try to do the sequence on your own.
We'll see you back here when you're ready to move on.